Have you ever sat near someone and somehow felt what they were feeling without them saying anything? That's not random. And it doesn't mean you're too sensitive. It actually means you have a rare and powerful ability. Here's the surprising part: most people who are highly empathetic don't even realize it. They just think, I'm too emotional. I get affected too easily. I feel too much. In this video, we'll show you 6 simple signs that you might be a highly empathetic person, even if you've never thought of yourself that way. Make sure to watch till the end, because sign number 5 might completely change how you see yourself. 1. You physically feel other people's pain, not just emotionally. Psychology explains this in a simple way. Your brain has something like a mirror system. When you see someone feeling pain or emotion, your brain copies it. So instead of just seeing it, you actually feel it inside yourself. That's why when someone gets hurt, you react. When a friend cries, your chest feels heavy. After a deep conversation, you feel tired. It's because your brain didn't just watch those emotions, it experienced them. And this is important. This is not weakness. It means your emotions are deep and strong. 2. Strangers open up to you easily. Psychologists call this a special kind of emotional connection. It means you naturally make people feel safe and comfortable without even trying. Because of this, people feel like they can open up to you. You don't just listen, you listen in a way that says, I won't judge you, I understand you. That's why even strangers or coworkers start sharing personal things with you. It's not because you ask them to, it's because your presence makes them feel safe. You're not just easy to talk to, you make people feel understood and accepted. 3. You can sense when something is off. Psychology explains this in a simple way. Some people are very good at noticing tiny facial expressions, even ones that last for just a moment. These small expressions often show how someone truly feels. Most people miss them, but highly empathetic people naturally notice them. That's why you can tell when something feels off. Even if someone says everything is fine, you still feel like something isn't right. You don't just listen to words, you notice how they say it. And when those don't match, your mind picks it up instantly. You might call it a gut feeling, but in reality, it's a sign of strong emotional awareness. 4. Sad or violent content affects you deeply. Psychology explains this in 2 simple ideas. First, you naturally absorb other people's emotions. Second, you are more emotionally sensitive than most people. Because of this, things affect you more deeply. A sad news story is not just information for you. You actually feel the pain behind it. A movie scene doesn't just make you think, it makes you feel it strongly. That's why you may avoid certain movies, feel tired after watching the news, or keep thinking about things others forget quickly. And this is important. You are not being dramatic. Your mind and body are simply feeling things at a deeper level than most people. 5. You absorb other people's emotions. Psychologists explain this in a simple way. Sometimes the line between your feelings and other people's feelings becomes unclear. You start feeling what they feel without even realizing it. For example, you go into a conversation feeling happy, but leave feeling stressed, sad, or tired. Not because something happened to you, but because you picked up their emotions. Highly empathetic people are like emotional sponges. This makes them great listeners and caring partners. But it also means they carry feelings that were never theirs to carry. The important thing is, once you understand this, you can start protecting your own energy. 6. You feel a strong need to help others. Psychology says that some people feel a strong need to help and fix others' problems. When they see someone in pain, they immediately want to comfort them or make things better. This happens because seeing others suffer also makes them feel uncomfortable inside. For highly empathetic people, watching someone struggle can feel almost unbearable. That's why they try so hard to help, support, or save others. This is a beautiful quality, but it can also be very tiring because you give so much of yourself. Here's the important truth. You cannot help others properly if you're completely drained. Learning to see someone's pain without taking it all on yourself is not being cold. It's actually a sign of emotional strength and maturity. So here's the truth psychology wants you to hear. If you recognize yourself in even 2 or 3 of these signs, the exhaustion after social interactions, the strangers who confide in you, the news stories that stay with you for days, you are not too much. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are operating with a level of emotional depth that most people spend their entire lives trying to develop. If this video described you in ways you never had words for before, that is exactly why this channel exists. Hit subscribe for more psychology-backed videos that help you understand your own mind. And drop a comment below. Which of these 6 signs hit closest to home for you?